everyone, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I'm live with you today. I am so excited about this topic. I really wanted to deliver this yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to. So let me just clear something from the screen here. There we go. Really need all these pop-ups to stop coming up. I wanted to share this with you yesterday, but I didn't really get a chance to. So I am really excited to share this with you today because it's based on what happened yesterday. So yesterday was Monday, and Monday is sometimes not everyone's favorite day, and I had two experiences yesterday that I really want to share with you. And because actually Monday is my favorite day of the week. I am very different. I'm very passionate about what I do. I love to get started, get going, like I've had ideas through the weekend, and I have things I want to action and implement. I have people I get to meet and, meetings and clients, and it just is so, I just love it. I really love it. So today I would like to talk to you about presence. Presence. Your presence and the presence that you're bringing when you're showing up at a meeting. Let's pick Monday as an example, okay? How are you showing up? How is your physical presence when you arrive to the office? How are you showing up to meetings? I had two experiences yesterday that were actually similar in a way, very different individuals, and let me share with you what happened. I had to go to my telecom providers. I've just purchased a new phone and I needed some assistance with a few things. And I had the anti-customer service representative. So let's just say that. Sat down, called my name, the gentleman sat to his station, called my name, and just, it must have been maybe 9:30 in the morning, and this person, might have been a little bit later actually, that would have been about 10:45, now that I think about it. This person looked like he had depleted his Lifeforce throughout the entire weekend, and 10:45 was still too early on a Monday to have a conversation with him. And skin, eyes, bags under the eyes, skin looking totally depleted, sunken shoulders, wasn't in any way physically it wasn't physically overweight or anything like that, but just sat in a way that had this sort of this and couldn't be bothered to listen to my thorough question. I ended up just saying, thank you very much, I will take care of this myself, and I fixed the problem myself. But wasn't interested in helping me, wasn't interested in representing his company in a powerful and passion-filled and interested way, and really just looked depleted, looked blah, burnt out, not particularly busy, but definitely blah, burnt out, and depleted. Okay, so I am just going to venture a guess about the nutrition and the health habits that are happening behind the scenes for someone to show up to their place of work and help a client, a customer. And even if I wasn't a client, I'm not sure how they're showing up with managers and with other staff and other employees. And I get it. Not everyone is blessed enough to, work in a job at this point in time that they are in love with or they're passionate about. But this is a whole other level. And there's a theory about how you do one thing is how you do everything. And so I really thought about that too with this person. But in any case, the idea is totally depleted. It was still first thing Monday morning, and he just was too early for this gentleman. All right, second example. I had another meeting in the morning with a gentleman who I really respect, really admire. I haven't seen this person in several years. and super intelligent guy. We were meeting regarding some questions I had about actually business expansion and things like that. So it wasn't particularly a client, it was more of a meeting of the minds. Very excited about it. I was just so excited. And what a pleasure to sit down with somebody so smart, so knowledgeable, so helpful, willing to, provide the gift of his time to sit with me, and share his know-how and things like that. Anyways, what a cool person. However, I have to say that as intelligent as this person is, and as powerful as the online and social media projection of this person is, just online, just so sharp, just so passion-filled, just so powerful, just so, knowledgeable and enthusiastic and just clever, and, the whole thing. And definitely the intellect is fantastic, right? But I did notice, and this was also a Monday morning meeting, a depleted life force, dull skin, ashy, dull skin on this gentleman. And I would say tired eyes. I would say this kind of physical presence where this low, this vibration, this weight like this. All right, so those were my two examples. So in a sense, I was sort of expecting this gentleman to have to be powered up, have this rock solid confidence, to have a projection of energy and a high frequency, and an abundance and a feeling of, rather than depletion. You know how I show up? I kind of feel like I'm showing up from an abundant space, and how you see me here is legitimately, this is how I am. All the time. So it's maybe not close to bedtime, when circadian rhythm kicks in, but this is who I am. And I do feel that my energetic frequency and the passion that I bring into things, and my powered up vibration, and the glow on my skin, this I can't seem to remove. It's there when I wake up, and it's there when I go to sleep, and without makeup. So okay, so I just want to speak to those two things. Monday morning, how are you showing up, you guys? How are you showing up? Is someone going to walk away going, that person doesn't really want to be at work? Example one. Or, a person didn't feel as, energized as I would have thought that they would be in real life. And different things can impact, and I don't know the full stories behind them, but it was just one after another, sort of a depleted life force. This, and on the second person, I did notice that the skin in particular really was lacking omega-3 fatty acids, essential fatty acids, and really this gentleman needed a vitamin C boost. The antioxidants were very low. I can look at somebody now, and you can start to see where the omega-3s are really lacking. You can see when someone has excellent omega-3s, they would look like me a little bit more. You can see when someone has the yellow in their eyes. You can see when they have not enough vitamin C after a while. So what I'm trying to say is, nutrition and your habits around what you eat totally impact your physical presence and your energetic presence. So this is the Energized Executive Collective, okay? So, and I have a program I'm launching. It's September 1st. It's a group program. It's a 16-week, which is 4 months. 4 months with me. And it's a Supercharged nutrition program. It's high-performance nutrition for high-performance professionals. You are going to go from ashy and lacking omega-3s and vitamin Cs to, limitless, powered up, fueled up, amazing presence, rock solid confidence. There's going to be a projection that's completely different from the beginning of the program to the end of the program. I have personally developed this program. This is entirely my intellectual property. I share my secrets. I share what I've learned over 25 years of leveling up and ascending in my own life, especially as relates to energy, physical presence, performance, productivity, you know what, all of these things. Your presence and your profits, that's related. Whether you're getting a raise as that, customer service person because you're just so great with customers and your presence, it's just, it's really a thing. People, wow, that guy had a presence, It's not like that for this person that I saw, okay? It just felt depleted. I would definitely say drained. I would say probably had a lot of alcohol on the weekend. That's at least how the energy was projected, okay? Sucked out energy. Not fresh, nutrient-loaded, powered up, excellent life force, right? Your nutrition and your life force, you guys, so connected, so connected. It's incredible. When you are fueled up on nutrient-loaded, energy-producing, life-giving foods, the way you're showing up on Monday is different than when you are hungover, or you were at one point on the weekend hungover and you've just kind of got it back with your hydration and stuff like that, and you didn't really load up on nutrients. There might have been a lot of like standard American type of food where you might have had burgers and fries and hot dogs. It shows up on Monday. It shows up on Monday. And wouldn't your life be incredible if your presence was felt by the people around you, and that was a high frequency? Again, your productivity and your nutrition are very much related. Cognitive function, okay? Hugely impacted by your nutrient intake. Your energy, like I said, the way that you show up, that you're passion-filled in your meetings, in your presentations, with your projects. It's crucial. It's so crucial. Your nutrition, especially when you supercharge it, is incredible. So I'm going to stop here because I can go on and on and on about it. But think about how, again, I said in another video, who gets the presence that you want to have? You walk into your room, somebody walks into your room, and you can sense their energy. It does come somewhat from exercise, physical activity, going to the gym, having that rush of endorphins. It's totally, a big piece of it. It's a piece of it, but the biggest piece is your nutrition. Do you have the vitamin C's in your body? Do you have the antioxidants in your body? Do you have the omega-3s in your body? Do you have the fiber in your body, the hydration? Oh my goodness, the vitamin B vitamins, the iron, the calcium, so many different things come together. You're not only feeling not sick, but you're feeling beyond not sick to feeling really, really good. Your quality of life, when you level up your nutrition, because we're directly impacting your physiology, your physical body, when you level up your nutrition, your quality of life, okay? Because when you bring an amazing presence, your life becomes more extraordinary. It really does. And when you look at that, go backwards, breadcrumb trail, where did it come from? Nutrition, healthy lifestyle, all right? Nutrition, healthy lifestyle. Nutrition impacts the cells of your body, your genes, it affects your biology. You can actually turn on your age reversal codes. You can do biological age reversal. So you want to talk about presence, you want to think about somebody who is past 60 and they have a tired out presence. You want to talk about somebody past 60 and their biological age has been reversing and reversing through nutrient loading and making sure the nutrients from whole foods are in this person's body day after day. They're looking at a youth and a vitality and an energy that they can bring into this world, beyond 60. beyond 70. There's a lot of work being done right now in age reversal, biological age reversal at Harvard by Dr. David Sinclair. I recommend following him on Instagram. Actually, he's on Instagram, super cool. At Dr. David Sinclair, Dr. David Sinclair. So, you know, this is not really entirely new. It's just a lot more popular now. People are catching on to this. Deepak Chopra talked about, you know, ageless body, ageless mind. He wrote a book, I think it was the 90s when I read that book, about you don't have to age. You don't have to age like other people do. You know, you don't have to think that, like, you know, 80 is going to be like what you picture 80 to be, or you can live to 120 in good health, right? So the presence you bring, let's say that you start on this journey now and you don't feel that you've got this sort of, you know, fully like saturated life force, like where you really feel it and your cup overfloweth, you know, as Oprah will say. So nutrition has so much to do with this cup overflowing thing, I have to tell you. You know, you think, oh, you must have just good luck every day. You must have no problems. You must have no challenges to encounter, right? Trust me, that doesn't happen to anybody. So, but you can still bring a certain presence because your body can't really help it. You know, you are fueled up, your vitamin B's, your iron, your selenium, your magnesium, you have all of your, you know, your vitamin C, you have your omega-3s. I'll say it all over again. There's so many, and you don't have to really know these names. It does not matter what the names are. It just matters what foods you're putting into your body, okay? So if you have a copy of my book, check out the food pyramid there, the Fueled Food Pyramid for Optimal Cellular Health. It's also available on the Instagram page for Fueled Bermuda if you want to have an idea of what foods really bring it. So, you know, your presence, I'm serious, you guys. How are you going to have an extraordinary, magnificent life if you don't look at the food that you're eating? It has such an impact, you know, literally quality of life, life force, lifespan, productivity, happiness. We talked about that the other day with gut health and serotonin production. You know, your performance and your presence and your profitability goes up when your presence goes up. You show up to your life at a very high vibration, and it started with eating your greens. You wouldn't believe it. It's actually very simple, but not always easy because you have to make a shift. You have to make a shift, you know? So, but I can tell you that the results, and that's what I teach, is results-oriented nutrition. So, you know, and I don't necessarily mean, people think about nutrition, they think, oh, it's a weight loss program. This is an energy program. Tell me the last time that your GP told you how you create energy in your body, right? I have 12 modules that tell you how to create energy in your body, how to harness the best from the cells of your body and work with your genetics and really, really bring out, like I said, harness the best from the cells of your body, create energy. Create energy that's not superficial energy, all right? It's not caffeined energy, caffeine-loaded energy. Somebody said that the other day, caffeined up or caffeine-loaded energy. It's not like that. It's another level. And think about it. Think about how it would impact your life, your job, your business if you're an entrepreneur, your profits, your quality of life. I mean, your lifespan. You know, you really, now is the time to start thinking about your lifespan. No matter what your age, the research is now, you know, definitively showing we can biologically reverse our age. We can have a chronological age and we can have a biological age, all right? So, isn't that exciting? Isn't that just so exciting? It is revolutionary. It is something that, you know, how are you going to have an extraordinary life and be, you know, living a magnificent life and taking this gift that you were given of your life? How are you going to ever do all of that without, you know, energy and a physiology that is just radiant and just glowing with good health, you know? How are you going to do that? You need that physiology to be able to ascend, to be able to ascend, to be able to ascend to the next level in your life. I get it. We're coming out of a pandemic, and that was very hard for some people. I wish if you had a hard time, you would have come to me for coaching, because my clients were thriving. They were looking at it as an opportunity instead of a challenge. And yeah, just like how I looked at it, really, sometimes you just have to decide that, you can't follow the general masses about what to decide about what's happening. You have to make your own decision about what this event means to me, because we have the power to make meaning of what's going on, which is an incredible part of being human. So we're coming out of a pandemic. It was very difficult for a lot of people. There's a lot of exhaustion coming out of it. There's a lot of feeling blah. There's a lot of burnout. I mean, there were, parents had to be teachers at the same time. Everyone was home. There was a lot of divorces. People are burnt out. So you know what? Accept that this has happened, and now it's just the way to look at it sometimes, all the time, is that sometimes we intentionally need to be pulled back, pulled back, pulled back, pulled back, just like in a slingshot. How does a slingshot work? You pull something back in order to project it into its ultimate destiny. All right, let me say that again. We were pulled back in order to be projected into our ultimate health destiny in this particular instance, okay? Insofar as we're talking and we're working together and we're speaking about this, it's your ultimate health destiny. You're pulled back in your health. You gained the COVID-19. You really, felt drained. You drank a lot of alcohol. Pulled back. See it as a slingshot. The nature of that mechanism is to pull back, to project forward at a very rapid rate, right? So this is your opportunity after what we've just been through to say, no more. I draw a line in the sand, right? I can't live in this presence that I'm living anymore. I can bring more of myself. There is more of me to bring. I'm just depleted. And I hear you. Or I can't shed this last COVID weight. I hear you. It also brings us down when we don't feel rock solid in our confidence. I'm not saying you have to have a rock solid body, but that you feel like you are confident in your physiology. Bien dans sa peau, as one would say in French, that you are comfortable in your skin. It brings you down when you're not. And COVID has impacted people in that way. So draw a line in the sand. You can say, today, it's it. I understand what it was now. I was being projected backwards in order to be propelled forward into my ultimate health destiny. So from here, it is time to make some decisions, and I'm happy to help you with those decisions. And as I said, September 1st, I have a group program opening up. It's called the Energize Executive, 12 modules. You really just need to show up and, play full out. Step by step, I will guide you to your best energy, your best radiance, your best performance. So step by step, you will be skillfully guided by myself, and it's 4 months with me. That's a very solid amount of time. Not a 21-day program where you can, us high performers like to sort of go, ooh, 21 days, got it, check it. I can be 100% for 21 days, and then things reverse. 4 months means that you take on habits that are sustainable. It's fast, so you still get fast results. 4 months will fly by. And we also hit Christmas. So you get to take your 3 months of September, October, and November of what you've learned. And let me tell you this, I don't teach conventional stuff. If I taught, trigger warning, if I taught American methods about calories and diets, we would have American results. And I will leave that to your imagination what American results looks like. Yo-yos, cycling back. I won't leave it to your imagination, I'll tell you. Okay, I don't teach American ways, so we're going to learn something different. It's going to be sustainable. You're going to be able to claim a lit up, limitless. Could you imagine waking up and feeling great on Monday, all the way through the whole day, without falling back on the crutches of caffeine, alcohol, not like, during the day, hopefully. But, if that's the situation, don't worry, we can work through that too. So can you imagine on Monday waking up, feeling lit up, feeling limitless, like you can do anything, showing up to your meetings with an incredible presence. Your clients are commenting on just how great it is after they leave, see how good they feel after meeting you, after, your partners, after doing business with you. It will change someone's life. It will change your life. It's 4 months. It's a serious commitment, but it's 12 modules that take you step by step. I have given so much thought into the content of these modules so that you feel deeply supported and that it's sustainable and that there is an excitement about what you're learning, that you're excited to implement, that you're excited about what you've just learned, that you leave with a pep in your step, ready to take on the world, That's what my clients have been saying about me for the past 3 to 4 years as I've been working one-on-one with people, and I'm so excited to launch this group program. I've done several group things before in terms of challenges, but this is a full-out group program, 16 weeks. If you would prefer to do this privately, I can do a one-on-one. But yeah, expect to say farewell to fatigue. And we all deserve that, because I believe that vibrant health is our birthright, and you should be claiming that birthright. Because what you have to bring, I don't know what your gifts are, but if it's buried under fatigue and feeling drained and feeling depleted with nutrients and having some subpar health and nutrition patterns, your gift cannot manifest. Your intelligence cannot be fully applied underneath that weight of stuff, So if you feel like you're carrying that 10-ton load or even a 5-ton load, and life could be so much better, I encourage you to contact me, DM me, and we'll have a chat, we'll have a conversation about where you are, what's going on with you, and I'll be more than happy to share with you about my program, then the 12 modules, everything. So, but mostly I wanted to talk about Monday, your presence, how you're showing up to the world, and just how serious it is about how your nutrition, if you make some subtle changes, it will impact how you show up. It will impact how you show up to your meetings, to your clients, to your business, to so many different aspects of your life. So think about your profits going up, think about your performance going up. I think it's absolutely crucial. I think people can sustain, pushing. They can push in their life and they can push in their jobs. And then they come to me with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease because they've been just pushing through and not supporting their physiology. It's just been, and there's kind of a machismo attached to that. Well, you know what? You can do that with ease and flow and grace and confidence and power that you didn't even know you had. I will tell you, actually, we're going to go into this in another video, but I used to be very addicted to caffeine. I thought caffeine was the source of energy. And I was so wrong. It led to tremendous health problems because it was a very serious addiction. And really affected my heart rhythm, my heartbeat. Was supposed to go for a surgery, and I decided to change my life instead. I will share that another time, but I'm telling you, there's only so long you can go with crutches and substances and pushing. When you really learn how to fuel your body and give it the vitamins and the nutrients and the minerals and the antioxidants and the oils and the healthy fats that it really needs to thrive, it's going to show up for you in ways, you're not going to even believe. You probably would have, you'll look back and say, how could I have thought that energy came from coffee? I, to this day, have 12 years no caffeine at all. So I'm very excited about that. I pretty much don't drink alcohol at all. I stopped drinking alcohol with my heart problem that I had. All substances, all stimulants had to go. And so that was mostly, I didn't do drugs. So, but you know, so I'm telling you, my life has never been as powerful and as passion filled as it is now. And I really love what I do. Oh, I'm gonna get teary-eyed. Anyways, I'll stop there. So if that's something that you would like to bring into your life and have that presence that I'm talking about, nutrition is absolutely so important. And the program that I have brought is going to be, you know, incredible if that's something you'd like to take on. And I hope that this collective, and the Energize Executive Collective, will help you. You know, I'm going to be on these lives a lot. Will help you to level up your life and feel supported and to feel encouraged and to feel inspired. Because the way that I teach, and what's so important to me, is not to teach at somebody and not to tell somebody what to do, but to show them what's possible. And by doing so, you can create like a tickle inside of somebody, and the tickle is like it's inside of them. They know this is what's best for me. It's different from somebody in their head deciding, you know, yeah, I'm gonna do it. When you tickle somebody on the inside so that they realize and they come to the realization of how to care for their physiology in the best way to bring these results into their life, there's nothing like learning like that. There is nothing like learning like that. It's really different. So that's what I hope that you receive also in this collective, with videos that I'm bringing, is that inspiration, encouragement, support, and yeah, that the passion is there for you every single day. Yeah. All right, guys. So take care. Give some good thought about what I said. And how are you going to show up on Monday? How are you going to show up on Monday? Okay. Cheers. Have a great evening. And I will see you in the next video. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I have a lot more that you're going to enjoy, so be sure to click on the next one. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell to make sure you always know what's happening. This is Agatha for Fueled, and I will see you in the next video.